Shravan, just stay with me. Before I go across to my colleague Nalini also, let's get in a quick reaction from the BJP, GVL Narasimha Rao joining us over the phone line. So GVL, you're aware, of course, of the huge political battle that had ensued in the aftermath of the sedition charges being invoked against, the main faces as far as the JNU episode is concerned. 3 years later, a charge sheet is filed. The likes of Kanhaiya are already making this political. Your first reaction?
No, all those who indulged in the acts of treason, all those who raised anti-India slogans, which were widely telecast on television even at that time, and certainly they stand exposed today. Some of them claimed that there is no evidence against them having raised these slogans, but today Delhi police files a charge sheet with documentary evidence of the involvement of these people. And I think it's time the nation called the bluff of all those who living as citizens of India, benefiting from the governmental programs and governmental expenditure, militate against the national interest. I think this is completely unpardonable. And the unfortunate parties, several political leaders, prominently Rahul Gandhi, have gone and expressed their solidarity with such elements on campuses. And subsequently, we have seen such attempts being made in even other universities like Jadavpur. So certainly, Rahul Gandhi and others of his ilk who supported this Tukde gang must come out and unconditionally apologize to the people of this country for having sided with elements which were actually stoking sedition.
All right, GVL, I appreciate you joining us, giving us your reaction. So it's not really, this JNU episode is not really just the issue of the students who were involved. Remember, as GVL also mentioned, it became a hugely explosive political issue. Several opposition leaders actually went to the JNU campus and supported the agitation by the likes of Kanhaiya and others in the aftermath of this episode. Remember, there was no permission for this event, and that is why the university had also taken action against these students. So it's a very severe issue. Let's also go across to the Samajwadi Party's Ghanshyam Tiwari now joining us. Ghanshyam, the question is raised today, not just against those who raised those slogans, allegedly, but also against the political class that jumped to defend them in the face of an investigation. And this, the people ask the question as to why would you ever be seen defending anything against India?
4 साल में न्यू इंडिया बनाने वाली सरकार 3 साल से एक अदने से टेप की फॉरेंसिक जांच करा रही है. What the For 3 years, this government spent to know whether a tape is real or fake. It is a 3-day task. So for the remaining in those 3 years, this was cooking up politics over this issue, and it is a representation of that politics. I believe, and I am sure you will also believe, that people like Kanhaiya Kumar are not anti-India. They are very much sons of the soil, and they represent voices of the soil.
Ghanshyam, can I just break this down for you? The police is claiming they have evidence of the fact that those slogans were indeed raised. Kanhaiya, Umar, Anirban are main accused with charges of sedition. If it is proved in the court of law, will you bat for the strictest of punishment for them?
Let's repeat. Let's know what we are saying. Are you saying that Kanhaiya Kumar is anti-India? That is what sedition charge means.
I'm not saying any of that. I'm asking about the charges, Ghanshyam. Simple question.
I am responding to
proved,
that.
Are you for strictest action?
Point blank. Are you saying that our police has become so incapable that they would take 3 years to find out forensic details of a tape that is 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
You're not answering my question, Ghanshyam. I asked you to declare your line on where you stand against anti-India slogans. This is again a chance for you. There was a chance 3 years ago.
BJP has hijacked CBI, it has hijacked police, it has hijacked institutions that are meant to do their job, but they are now reduced to doing BJP's political conspiracies.
All right, Ghanshyam, we'll leave it at that. Let's go across to Majeed Memon of the NCP. I take the same question to him. severe charges, serious charges of sedition and others, criminal conspiracy against some of the main accused, including Kanhaiya Umar Anirban. Majeed, Memon, your first reactions.
Well, you see, charges of sedition are of extreme seriousness. You see, it's an offense against nation. These are offenses which are very exceptionally slapped over anti-national people. Now, these are students from Jawaharlal Nehru University, and they were agitating for certain issues which they found their rights were being violated. Where is the question of waging war against the nation or doing anything sedition? So on the face of it, it looks very difficult, an uphill task for the investigating agency to get through judicial scrutiny with regard to sustenance of such serious charges. Now that the Patiala House Court will accept the charge sheet, but I don't think at this stage the judges would examine, read and decide. It would be at the stage of framing of charge that the accused would be heard and the prosecutor would be heard, and then if there is material prima facie to support the application of charges of the sedition, that the trial.
So the police has said, Majeed Memon, I appreciate you joining us and giving us your views.